Going back to FVRV TV, it's another top 10, top 20, whatever you want to call it. Obviously Call of Duty games. Again, Call of Duty is a massive game series. I absolutely love playing. Again, it's one of the best ones I've played. Again, I've next to Assassin's Creed, Uncharted. How many others, like Star Wars ones I've played? I've done them. Again, James Bond games maybe up there. Again, I don't know, because obviously, yeah, so basically all these games are basically, for those that know, start with ones very early ones like for the PC, all that stuff as well. And obviously go down to the more recent ones they've done, so like, anyway, go for it now then. Obviously number 15, I'm gonna go Call of Duty. Obviously number 15, I'm gonna go Call of Duty 2009 PC again. Never replayed it, so I can't say about it again. I know it. Let's try. Imagine at its time it was really good. Again now, you go, why you've not again never played it, so yeah, probably good. Now number 14, I'm gonna go Call of Duty, Finest Hour, released on Xbox. Obviously, it's got the number 14 going Call of Duty, Finest Hour, released 2004 for Xbox again. Me personally, you know what? I'm not a big fan of Xbox. I've PlayStation because I've always played. Not played gun, but I've always played. Not played gun, but that's right. I've always played on not PlayStation gun. That's right. I've only ever played and played again. I've only ever played on PlayStation. Again, me personally, the only game system I use, I'd have to say PlayStation, because I've never used it. Again, I've heard stuff, but Xbox apparently, yeah, I think I have to pay. I think you have to pay for. I know you have to pay for I know you have to pay for. I don't know. I know you have to. Anyway, I don't know. I know it was obviously. But again, obviously, imagine its heyday. This game was quite good. I mean, there's a lot of games like that, but imagine its heyday. This game was up. Was up there. The best ones. But yeah, very interesting. Anyway. Yes, okay, then 13, I'm going to go with Call of Duty, released 2005 for Xbox again, and never in Xbox, so I don't know again. Very simple, never in Xbox, but I imagine, again, it's very good, Obviously, then number 12, I'm going to go with Call of Duty, Big Red One. Again, I don't know what it is. It must be linked to a mission or something. No idea. I was released in 2005 on Xbox as well. Again, based on having never played Xbox, so I'm not an expert, but yep, I did it good. The number 11, I'm going to go with Call of Duty 3, 2006. I was released on Xbox 360. Again, never played it. Yeah, the number 10, I'm going to go with Call of Duty Road to Victory, Roads to Victory 2007 again. Number 10, I'm going to go Call of Duty Roads to Victory, released 2007. On PlayStation again. I think now it's not okay. Now I think my thing. I think my thing is right. I think my thing is that the first PlayStation I had again. Listen, I can't remember the first PlayStation personally, I can't remember the first PlayStation I had. I think it would have been, again, I think the first PlayStation I ever had was probably the PS2, yeah. I mean, I think the first PlayStation system I ever played on, I probably have to say, the PS2, I think it was. Again, I never played, I never played on the original. I never actually played on the, original. I never actually played on, the original PlayStation system ever, because again I never played on the original PlayStation, because it's obviously 4 times, so it's 1993. So again, well, I think maybe a few years before I was born, really. But again, and now again, it's good. I'm ashamed I never played that, but yeah, ashamed I never. But yeah, also PlayStation again at this time. Now number 9, I'm gonna go with, again, this game. I think the very first Call of Duty game I played was this one. This was the first one I ever played. When I say I'm not messing it really was the first one I played. Then again, number 9. Number 9. I'm gonna go with probably the best Assassin's Creed. Not Assassin's Creed Gun, but obviously number 9. I'm gonna go with one of the best Call of Duty games I've ever played in my entire life, and that's gotta go to Call of Duty World of War again. Basically, this game takes you on the journey of the Second World War, basically the mission. I think I think it was what I absolutely loved about this game was the missions in this game was so brilliant, so good, so like it was just you know what I mean. It was like you were there. It was like you were a soldier in like the American, the Russian, the German army, like not German, obviously not German. I think it was like you were a soldier in the American. It was like you were a soldier in the American, the British, the Russian army. It's like whoa, and that actually, I'm sorry, but I actually loved the way they done it. It's so amazing, it's just wow. Like, obviously, I was again released on. Obviously, 2008 again. I think I remember 2008 when I think. So I think the first time I played this game I was like, wow, this game is really like really good. I think the first time I played it, I was like, oh my god, this game is so good. Oh, it's just not done. Obviously, 2008. Obviously, it was Halo and PC. So basically, I think yes, I think at the time. So I think obviously at the time I actually had. Not time gone over. Yeah, I think obviously at the time I actually had a PS3 at the time. So again, an amazing system, best one. Again, I think the best game playing on PS3 was probably again a few other games you I probably say were good to play. But again, the best one, not the best one, not best one, I think not the best Call of Duty one played was that one. It was. I think there's a reason why I say that's best. There's a reason why I say that was the best. There's a reason why I say that's the best Call of Duty game played because one, it's the first game I played in PS3 at the time. Again, it was so good, so brilliant. All that right. And it was also the first one played. Well, it's also because the reason I say it's brilliant because one, it's my first one played. It was the best one I ever played. And first I was like, wow, it was the best one played because obviously it was. And it was obviously a really good at the time. So, I mean, yeah. It's not this year, but I think it's like last year, something year before. I think I was basically on YouTube as well. I was basically on like YouTube. I was watching the gameplay. I was thinking, oh god, what's this game? And basically, I was on comment section, right? And they say, oh, best one made. I think like Call of Duty games have really gone. I don't want to say they've gone bad, but they kind of lost what they had. Like it's weird. I don't know where you got, but personally, I think the best one in my opinion, definitely was this one. It's so good as time and. Again, it's mad. It shows you like the Second War. It's like you were there. Saying, whoa. Basically, if you ever seen a film, Saving Private Ryan, it was like that. Oh my god, it's so amazing. Number 9. The number 8. The number 8. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, released 2007, and obviously that was for PS3 again. I think now, game pitch. I did play. I thought maybe I thought this again. Maybe again personally, I thought at this game. Again, at its time, very similar to Call of Duty World War was a very, very good game. At its time, again, coming out was I think it came out at a good time as well. It was a really good game again. And what I loved about it was basically not Monday Events Gone. It's basically very similar to like not Monday Events Gone, but it's very similar to obviously it was obviously around a lot of like a lot of at that time the events ran obviously current events at that time. Lots of again I'm not going to go to, but a lot of really good game worth to play. It was a game worth playing really. And I said what again I thought the voice of the characters were really good, but yeah, generally a really good game. Then on number 7 I'm going to go with Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Obviously that was I think they did a sequel to this as well. So and that's obviously sequel to Modern Warfare 2. Modern Warfare 2 that was released 2009. Obviously, it was on PS3 and Xbox 360. So again, but released on released on PS3 and Xbox 360. I think it's still. I think it's Xbox. I think so. I think it's like Xbox Series now. I think back then it was 60. I think wasn't it? But obviously, yeah, no. Again, I think this is the first time that this game had been available on both. He had like a PS5. He had a PS3 or Xbox 360. You could basically play it. So basically, I feel like now they've got more games available on PS5, and then they've got available on this and all things. But again, personally, personally, I thought it was a game. I thought, wow, it was so good, so brilliant at its time. You won't say because it was. I think the first time it had been done, but yeah, an absolutely incredible game again, really good. Again, very similar to the first one, but again. I think like very similar to the first one, but probably a little bit. Basically, in Modern Warfare is basically a mission where basically you're like a sniper, and you basically go into. Listen, I was going to mention obviously the name of a place obviously which is very famous. Obviously, first. That's not going to mention about it, but again, obviously, I'm going to mention it. Maybe better not mention because I might get in trouble. So, obviously, really great game. Obviously, yeah, really good. This 2009. Again, I think very same year I left school. So, not school, but I think not school. I think like very same year I left school. I actually left school same year. So, which is like the weird thing. Then number 6, I'm going to go with Call of Duty Black Ops 2010. available, very similar, available for PS3 and Xbox 360. Again, I feel like what again, not what I gonna, but listen, not what I gonna, but I feel like what I absolutely loved about obviously when they started, like they were doing this, they released them both. I love the fact they released on both of them both. So if you had an Xbox, you could play on it, or you had PS3, you could play on it. Again, I actually loved the way it was done because I feel like it was so good at this time, and then that's incredible, really amazing. So yeah, generally, in my opinion, I think again, obviously, yeah, but you know what? I think like probably the second best, not second good, but I think probably the second best Call of Duty Black Ops game. I think like probably the second best Call of Duty game I ever played. I think like probably the second. I think not second, but I think probably like the third or second. I think like the third best Call of Duty game I played was Call of Duty Black Ops again. Really, at least again, like I said, I thought. Now listen, what I absolutely loved about this game was I think the game itself was obviously. I think the game itself is set. Not set. I think obviously the game itself is obviously set around obviously around Vietnam War, not Vietnam War, obviously not Vietnam War, but basically what loved this game was it was basically based on. For those that know, obviously the game itself is based around obviously the Vietnam War, and basically you're a soldier in that war, and it's oh my god, it basically showing what like wow, like it's like basically you're like American soldier and as you were, absolutely incredible, gameplay again. I was like, wow. I was absolutely like, whoa. This game was like, whoa. Basically, it blew me. Basically, not saying blowing because it didn't blow a gun. No, basically, but not blowing a gun. Not blowing a gun. I mean, not blowing a gun. But what it is, it's just some parts like, wow, this game is so big, so good. It was like they did it. They made it so good. So we go, wow, I can talk about this game. I can do it now, and I loved it. Amazing, really good game. Again, obviously, it's quite interesting. Basically, I think it's a character called Mason, and then basically to read my word, we basically get like say a lot of stuff to test on, but wow, amazing, generally really good. Obviously, number five. I'm gonna go with Call of Duty World of obviously that was it. Number five. I'm gonna go with Call of Duty Warfare, released 2011, available on PS3 and Xbox 360 again. Similarly, I was like, keep good, keep doing good, guys. Yeah. Again, sadly, I never actually played this one again. You imagine it sounds and comes across as quite good. Again, never played it myself, so I don't know. But again, maybe that's why I thought I should have replayed it. But yeah, the time whatever. Obviously, we're getting to the okay, the number four, obviously. Yeah, obviously 11. The number four, I'm going to go with Call of Duty Black Ops 2, released in 2012. Available on PS3 and Xbox 360 models, Xbox 360 models. Yeah, again, very simple. You know what? I'm really gutted. I never ever got to play this one. I was like, you know what? I really want to see how that I improved from the original one. I improved from Black Ops 1. Again, you know what? I really wished I played it again. It's like not one thing in life, but I feel like one of the things I regret in life is not playing that game. I think like one game I regret playing it. I think like one game I do regret not buying and playing. Not buying. I think like not one game, but I think like the one game I do regret not buying and not playing. I'd probably say Call of Duty Black Ops 2 again. You know what? I really, really wished I played it, but again, it is what it is. I never again. The time wasn't to do it, and I couldn't afford it as well. Not anyway. Not that one going there, but obviously, basically, the time couldn't get it. But yeah, really good. Again, comes across as a really good game. Right, and that's it now. That's fine. Awesome. Okay. Then number three, I'm gonna go with an absolutely incredibly brilliant, out of this world game. Obviously, an absolutely incredible, out of this world, amazing, absolutely just out of this world, brilliant. Call of Duty game of all time. That is Call of Duty World War II. Again, I played this game. I was, you know what? So basically, I think I was going to release. Obviously, 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 the name of this game was called. Obviously, the name of the game is Call of Duty World War Two, released 2017, available on PS4 and obviously also on Xbox. I think it's just like Xbox is on. I think when I was doing this, I think it's like Xbox, something like that. I didn't say it was. I think it's like Xbox Series or Xbox. I think it's like Xbox, like something like that. I can't remember. Obviously, again, me personally, I thought this game was so good, so brilliant. It just went out there and just impressed so much. I was like, wow. It took, not basically, no, listen, sorry, but it's just really weird. That's like, not we're gonna be, you know what I mean? No, I think this game is so brilliant, so good. It was like you were a soldier in like the United States Army. You know, it's like you were a soldier in the United States Army, or it's like you were a soldier in the United States Army, and you were basically in like the play. You know, it's like you inside. You obviously you were fighting the Japanese, and basically it was like you were there. Like it was like you were a soldier. I thought, wow. I was like, oh my god, it was it was literally just that. It literally was just that good. Sorry, but it literally was just that good. I was like, wow. Because you see games like now, it's just you don't see you don't see many games like that now where they go the extra mile. Basically, this was released around 2017. So basically, I remember playing this. I was like, whoa! I think not time about. You think excuse me. Okay, I think obviously at the time I actually had like a PS4 again. I think at the time I actually had again. I think obviously at the time I actually had a PS4 again. I mean, at the time I actually had a PS4 as well, and I played it on there. I was like, wow. Basically, it's like 1 point, right? I think it's basically like 1 point, right? So basically, it's like 1 point where I can play it in my else's way. Obviously, when playing it, obviously in my else's way. Basically, I think at times like teenager. I think at the time like a teenager. I can't remember now. Basically, I'm playing. I was just on it. Like I was just like on it every day. I was like you want it all the time. That's all. Because that was a game. It kept. I was like, wow, like, oh, it was just like whoa, it's proper. It's up there with the amazing games. It's so good. It's time. Give it. That's some real. See, that's some real. See, 19. Obviously, again. Okay. Number 2, obviously. Call of Duty. Then the number 2 goes to Call of Duty Ghosts, released 2013, available PS3 and available Xbox 360 again. Again, very something again. Very something again. Obviously, very similar thing really again with that. Again, I'm really gutted never get to play the game again. Me personally, I'd wished I played the game. I really am. Again, me personally, I'm really gutted. Me personally, I'm really gutted that I never played the game. It sounds and looks amazing. I imagine you played it will say it was a really good game as you were. And again, I never got to play it. Sadly, that's obviously can't get it now. Obviously, but again, it's a game that I really wished I'd got and played. It just sounds brilliant. Again, I remember playing one. I can't remember it. It was very good. Yeah, really good. I can't remember the name now, but really good though. Mind blown. Can't remember what it's called. Anyway, obviously, yeah. Okay, that was number 1. Not actually, yeah. That's number 1, yeah. Basically, then I was number 1. I've got to go with one of the best, absolute best, Call of Duty games I've ever played. Like obviously, then I'll say got to go one of the top best Call of Duty games I've ever played in my time. I played a lot of that, but again, this Call of Duty game is probably like second or third, not second. Obviously, I think on the third one. I think the second not second. I think it was like the second. I think the Call of Duty World War. Obviously that was like my third best, and I mean my second best was Call of Duty World War Two, basically. But this one here is my absolute top favorite of all of them because it's the best one of all because it is, and that is obviously. But I've got mine covering. But I don't as well. Obviously, number 1. I'm going to go probably one of the best ones. It's the top favorite one because obviously it is, and that I'm going to go with Call of Duty Advanced Warfare again. This game in its time was one of the. I mean, I actually remember playing this game when it came out at the time. Again, I actually remember playing this game when it came out at the time. Again, I was like, wow. I think this Call of Duty game was so brilliant. I think this Call of Duty game was so so good, so interesting, so brilliant. It was just like basically it was so it was so new, so it was basically it was basically so new, so high. Me, it's really weird because basically that I think so. Basically, yeah. So basically, I think of this game. I think it was this Call of Duty game was so brilliant. I think this video game was so interesting, so brilliant, so good. It was, it basically was basically. Listen, I think for those who haven't played, for those who haven't really played, obviously for those who haven't obviously played this game, this game basically soldier loses. I think the soldier loses his arm as well. Basically, I think American soldier loses his arm in like a mission or mission or whatever. And basically, he says, "Listen, right, I'm going to give you an arm, whatever." And basically, he ends up. Basically, I think the arm. Basically, they end up controlling the arm, and it goes on. Not goes on. I think. Listen, I can't remember. I played it. I can't remember the game. I played a game, but I can't remember the story. Probably. But again, I think obviously that happens. Obviously, again, yeah, he ends up. I think not the end game, but it's like a real game. I think the story in the game itself is absolutely brilliant. It is. Again, the voices are good as well. The voices, the characters are good. The voices, the people who did the voice were really good. They did a really good job as well. But like I said, I thought this game was so brilliant, so good at the time. It was basically it was Advanced War. Basically it's called obviously Advanced War. Basically, this fellow, as you were, he obviously take back and do whatever. And basically, he ends up like doing well. He ends up doing well. Basically, he ends up like finding out why he's obviously what they're doing and all that. And basically, it's a really good bit in the game where basically you go, wow, what's going on? And basically, I absolutely love the fact that basically he ends up just doing a really job in the game. And what he ends up finding out, I was like, wow, I love the fact that they actually did that. They basically end up making. He ends up finding out. I was like, wow, that was so. Me personally, I love the way they did that. I don't know, I just loved it. It was so good. Obviously, I was 2014. I was getting to release. Obviously, that released 2014. Obviously, available on PS4 and Xbox 360 again. They did something different because at the time, obviously, I think at the time, at the time, I actually had a. Okay, no, I see it. I see at the time. Not actually at the time, yeah. I said at the time, but as well as that, right? I think at the time I actually had a PS4 and I actually played it. It was like, wow, it was properly good. It was like properly good. How good it was, like I can't say. It was literally that good. Like, whoa, just next level. It was just like next level. I think it's like next level and then level that. It was like next level and then level off that. It was like next level and then level off that. That good. Like, whoa, was just. I was mentioning some other ones who obviously were able to get in. Obviously, I've mentioned go to obviously Call of Duty Black Ops 3 again. Never replayed it. Available on PS3 again. But I wish to play it. The Call of that was Call of Duty Infinity Warfare, at least 116, PS4 and Xbox One. So I think that was on the Xbox again. Never played it. Yeah, it's shame, obviously. Then obviously Call of Duty Black Ops 4 again. Yeah, Black Ops 4. Then Call of Duty Black Ops 4, released 2018. We have PS4 and Xbox One again. Was to play it. That was Call of Duty Modern Warfare. That I think basically what they did was they basically remastered that. I think they did another one, or I think they did another version of it. I think they did like another version of it. I think they did like another version of this game, or they remastered. I don't know. I think obviously I don't know, sure, I don't know, but I think I think what they did was they remastered it or did another version of it. I think they remastered, as you were, I can't remember now, but they actually remastered the game and basically they did it again. And this is like what 2019. I think basically 2019, so it's amazing again. Never replayed it, but yeah, quite good. Okay. Obviously, everyone's got my channel. Call of Duty Warzone again. Never replayed it. Again, me personally, you know what? I really wish to play it. It just sounds the name sounds really cool. Obviously, 2020 and Call of Duty Cold. Again, obviously, now basically, not into what I'm gonna listen. Not into what I'm gonna, but basically, I talk about like really good games, right? This next game here is one I thought was very close to Advanced Warfare, a little bit like Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, but it was. Listen, it's okay. So basically, it was very close to Call of Duty Advanced Warfare and Call of Duty World War Two. And basically, and the name of this game is one of the best games. And this game is like, if I could say that it was fourth best, maybe, because again, I don't want to say like fourth best, but based me, because you know, I'd probably say this game was like fourth best. It was so good at the time. Obviously, Call of Duty Cold War again, released in 2020 again, same year they did Call of Duty Warzone again. This game is very, very close to obviously Call of Duty World War Two and Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, because it's based in the middle. It was just basically really good again. Very similar, obviously. Very similar. What I absolutely loved about this game was it basically very similar to World War Two Advanced Warfare. It took you basically. It was like you were a soldier in obviously I think in the Cold War, basically in like the Cold War in like 1960s. Oh my god, it was like you were there. All stuff you seen. Basically, I think you basically had like stop it. I think you had a few stop missions to do as well. And you had a few stop missions to redo. Yeah, obviously you obviously had a few stop missions you had to do in the game as well. Again, I think the story. I think like the story and the characters in the game. I think the story in the game. The characters were really again. I thought the story in the game was good. The characters were good as well. Again, I thought there's really good bits in the game. Not getting that's it. I think there's also really good bits in it as well, where again, partially you just stop missions where you have to like stuff, and there's almost as well. And so again, love that part. As well as that, I also love the fact this game is just it just is it was in the middle of those two, because it was so good. I think this game again was so good at the time. Again, like sometimes I go, wow, how good that game. Basically, it showed you if you need to ever like the co-op went on and stuff like that. Whoa, like the stuff that went on, wow. Proper, because basically it was a really good one. Basically, it was mad. Basically, I think nothing on them. I don't know. Cold War. I was running through pace. I was Call of Duty Vanguard again. I played this one. This game was absolutely incredibly brilliant in its time. And again, I'm gonna quit. It was really absolutely incredible game to play. I absolutely enjoyed it. I absolutely loved it, enjoyed it, and it's one of the best ones. It's probably one of the best ones. If you want to talk about the middle, it's one of the ones I think it's regarded as one I want to put in because it was so good at its time. And again, now this one's got three things to do with. This game was released in 2021. This one obviously Vanguard obviously was released in 2021, a year after 2020. Released, it was available on PS4, PS5, because at the time I think PS4 was getting phased out because it was like, our date wasn't whatever. Now PS5, basically I've got PS5 now. It's not PS5. Basically the PS5 was coming in, so basically PS5 was coming in at the time, and yes, God, that was it. Yeah, available, and there's also available an Xbox Series. I think they started on Xbox Series. I can't remember now, but I know it was, again, this game again. It's very similar. Obviously, they started doing really good with this. They started doing like really good. So basically, like these games, they started basically doing the same thing. They basically very similar to Advanced Warfare and World War Two, and then obviously ones like Cold War as well. They did some very similar again. Very good again. Me personally, I thought it was very interesting. Very good the way he did it. I thought again, the characters and story was very good. I think the voices were quite good as well. I think they had I think they had a few actors as well doing the voices. Can't remember. I think they had it's mad. Absolutely incredible. Again, obviously Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2021 again. I wish I played it. Sounds amazing. That was available on PS4, PS5. Again, they start an Xbox Series, so they series. The Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 again. Obviously released in that was released 2021. Obviously Call of Duty Modern Warfare that was released in 2020. That was released in 2021. Then obviously then was Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 that was released in 2023. About 2-3 years after 2022 the invasion, but 23 they did one. Obviously, and that was available on PS4, PS5, and Xbox. So again, obviously, there you go. There's another top 15, top 10, whatever you want to call it. Let's obviously let me know your thoughts. Let me know your thoughts. Obviously, what game was your favorite game out of the Call of Duty game? Listen, there's obviously obviously let me know your thoughts and comments. So obviously, what was your favourite Call of Duty game you ever played? Was it World at War? Was it World War Two? Was it like any others I mentioned on the list? Do you agree? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Listen, do you agree with what I said? Do you disagree with? Do you agree with what I said, or do you disagree, or do you think anything? Obviously, do you think that and stuff like that? But yeah, again, we absolutely. But obviously, yeah. Listen, listen. Listen, if you want to see more great videos, you want to see more great videos as content, like so obviously, the top 15, top 10 list, and you want to see you also want to see more great videos like that, obviously, until obviously we get the series properly started, and then starts like maybe next year and all that. But again, listen, if you want to see more great videos like that, obviously stuff like that, and you want to see more great videos of that as you were. But again, yeah, let me know thoughts as well on that. Obviously, yeah. And also, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe to FVRV TV at youtube.com. And also, if you're already subscribed to the channel as you were, make sure you press the notification buttons as well. Make sure you do that. So obviously let you know about the videos, and obviously let you know about the videos as well. So, but yeah, as for yeah, you know what I would really appreciate if you would subscribe to to FVRV TV at youtube.com, because one, it absolutely massively helps channel, helps channel keep going, improve, get better and stuff like that. Seriously, it really helps out, and I'd really appreciate you do it, because I love doing videos, I love talking about these games, I absolutely love talking about stuff about Everton, stuff about wrestling. I absolutely love talking stuff about films and video games, because I've been playing them for since I was a kid or teenager, since I've been a kid and teenager, been playing them. So it's a bit sad, and so I just love them. They're so good also. Obviously, yeah, again, obviously youtube.com, obviously YouTube. Yeah, so like that. So something like that, guys. Sometimes what I've said, remember. Obviously, I really appreciate you would subscribe to not EFC, I really appreciate you would subscribe to FVRV TV at youtube.com as well. Massively helps. So again, it massively help channel. You massively help the channel out. You massively help the channel as well by doing it. So I'd really appreciate you do it as well, because I really would. It just so yeah. You know what? Because one, I would really appreciate if you would share it on Facebook, share it on Twitter.com, share it on any of your socials as well, and also make sure you share it on any of your and also don't forget to share it on any of your friends, your family, and let them know about it. It's a really good channel, and so obviously, as I said before, don't forget to give a like, leave comments like I said before, and first person who leaves a comment in the comment section below, I'll give a normal shout out as well, because I will. That person now, I'll do that. So yeah.